Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the Super Nintendo Classic Mini. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content and would like to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, because you'd really be helping me out and my channel to grow, and you will be instantly notified every time I upload a new video, and I've got new content coming each and every single week. Okay, so we're going to crack on with the game. We left off in Windia where Kaylee left me and Ruben came back. We now need to go to Fireberg to see Arion. And the problem is, finding him can be quite difficult. I tried going back to Fireberg several times. I couldn't figure out what I had to do. In the end, I had to, unfortunately, look online to figure out where Arion was. In Fireberg. I went everywhere, but he's not where you think he is. I think he's actually in the inn and he's lying down in bed somewhere, so I have no idea what he's doing there. So I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go now. So let's just get out of here. I need to go back to the focus tower, that's for sure. Across the rope bridge into the focus tower, right. I kind of know what I'm doing now. It's just really bad. I mean, I don't mind using FAQs. They're really useful. And it's not that I hated doing it. It's just I want to try and figure things out for myself. But this game is just so freaking cryptic at times. It doesn't actually, you know, it doesn't ever state the obvious. You've kind of got to, I don't know, look a little harder in certain places or try and think a little bit more outside the box in order to solve certain puzzles. And it can be quite frustrating at times. I just want to finish this game. I've enjoyed it so much, but it's so long and I just want to finish it and move on to another game. So I'm not tired of it. I think it's a fantastic game. It's just I've been playing it for quite a long time now. And I do have other projects I'd like to do, so here we go. Let's pop in here. But as I said, I'm the sort of person, I'll start a game, I'll finish it. You know, I'll do my very best. I think the only game I haven't been able to finish so far was Thingy. Tomb Raider 3, because the game messed up on me. Alright, so where the hell is Arion? He's supposed to be in bed. Or in one of the beds, but he's actually not here, so I don't... The game's kind of messed up for me now. Maybe he's in one of the houses. Maybe that's where I saw him. I swear I saw him in here. He was lying in bed and that's how I got the Thunder Rock. That's what I saw on YouTube anyway. Or that's how you get it, I should say. No, he's not here. He's not here anymore. I don't understand. So there's something I've not done. But I don't know what that is. I'll tell you what. I'm so sick and tired. Ah! There he is, he's in bed, that's him, right. Arion, have you ever heard of Thunder Rock? Of course, wait a second. Yes. So, I mean, it's like, how would you ever think of looking there? How would you ever think of doing that? You know, he's barely noticeable. I went in this house multiple times, and again, this is what I meant when I said you had to look a little harder. I would never have noticed him in the bed because he looks so kind of generic. We've got the Thunder Rock now, so now we can go back to Windia. So thank God for that, so I'm back on point. So I was getting so stuck and frustrated with this game. So I'm going to get as much done as I can tonight anyway. I want to try and finish this game and get it done on my channel. I hope you guys don't think I come across as like somebody who's moaning. I love this game. I think it's absolutely brilliant, but it's extremely cryptic. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to where I was. Back to Windia. Now we've got the Thunder Rock. Apparently, Captain Mac is essential to completing this adventure from what I've heard. So I don't think I've ever had a conversation with the man myself. So into the third one. I'm getting to know my way around anyway. And there's another door down there. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get into that door. We shall see. Again, this game's so cryptic. Ruben was talking about a ladder at the top of the focus tower as well. So you're like, oh, I don't need to go down here. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, they throw so much at you and they expect you to remember every little thing. I can't, unfortunately. Well, it's not this way. Anyway, I don't think. think it's this way. Right, back across the rope bridge. Through a live forest. Okay, it's definitely this way, and then Windia is right there. So I need to give this to Otto, I believe his name is. I didn't even know his name. That's how kind of non-observant I've been with this game. But the characters, they don't really introduce them. You don't get to spend any time with them, so it's hard to remember who they all are. Found some Thunder Rock, huh? Oh, good. Okay. What's he done? Power up completed. Now you can go to Spencer's place. Cool. Let me save the game there. Thank you very much, Otto. Ruben, keep your eyes on the rope bridge and say hello to Arion. Okay. So that's where we're going to go, I guess. We're going to go to Spencer's place. I believe it's the Rainbow Road. It's going to take us there. Here we are. This is Spencer's place, apparently. Let's blow up that area with a mega grenade. Oh, wow. See what I mean? How fast moving it is. It's like I barely get time to do it. Let's tell Kaylee. What? Let's tell Kaylee. Do I need Kaylee with me? Oh. So I've got to go back to Aquaria now to tell Kaylee what I've done. I'm confused. Is Kaylee in Windia? Oh, she's in Windia, isn't she? That's how ridiculous it is. She's looking after somebody, isn't she? Well, let's let her know anyway. I can't even get to her because of the bloody... See that? I can't go through that. I have to go a certain route. It worked. The ship is afloat. Thanks. I'll head there now. Give this captain cap to Dad when you find him. Then he'll know I'm coming. I've got the captain's cap. Right. Okay. I guess we needed that. Alright. So... I thought she was in Aquaria for some reason. But I'm getting her confused with Phoebe. Right. Here we go, guys. Now we've done that. We're going up to Spencer's place, and I guess the ship is the final destination. Give me a minute. Alright, so we're inside Spencer's place, and it looks like I need to find something. Now, this could be where I need to go. It could just be another pointless temple. I have noticed that a lot in this game. There's lots of like sealed temples and different things, and it doesn't look like there's any way you can go in them, and that's what kind of adds to the cryptic nature of this game. However, it is incredibly cool, and I have to say, although I am a bit frustrated with this game, it's still absolutely stunning and amazing. Alright, it doesn't look like I can actually progress through that way. So I'm going to need to find a way, maybe another way through. Now, this is a key area, so there's obviously something I need to get here or something I need to do. I've no idea what at this point, but there are these little warp tiles that I can use. So hopefully they might actually provide the answer. Alright, I can't jump across there. I can't do that. As I said, this game is very sort of clever because of some areas in the game where jumping is like necessary. You need to jump over sort of different items, or even jump across sort of platforms. So I've just jumped across there. I'm just going to go up here and see if there's anything I can do here. Ah, but look at that, see that? There's a little notch there and I can actually get in the water. So it's like you have to kind of try everything in this game. You can't just rely on doing this bog standard thing. I mean, I keep sort of referring, like trying to make comparisons to Zelda, and you can't, because this game is like totally different. It's like really unique, and you can't really play it like that game, although it does share some similarities, but with treasure chests it's a bit more cryptic than Zelda. So as you can see, I've literally had to blow up that wall that I couldn't get to from the water, so now I should be able to make my way through, and I should be able to exit through that one door, all being well. So let's see if I can do that and go out this way. Yes, brilliant. Now there's a treasure chest there. Let's see. And I've got the Mobius crest. I've no idea what that's for. I'm thinking maybe it's for the focus tower, I don't know. But yeah, the focus tower is like, even that's really confusing as well. Because 9 times out of 10 I'm going to end up getting lost. There's only like 3 or 4 doors. But trying to remember everything, particularly when this game throws you a really difficult dungeon as well, can be tricky. However, one thing this game kind of does do really well is that later on it just feels slightly easier at this point. It doesn't actually feel like unachievable, so I suppose you kind of grind throughout the whole game and then it gets easier towards the end, whereas a game like sort of Secret of Mana, for example, that gets harder. So I've never quite understood that. Right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here at this point, so I'm gonna leave. Like, there's a ship there, but I don't know how to get to it, so what do I need to do? I just wish for once that, like, they would just give me the answer. I just don't know. So I'm just not sure. Right, I found the crest. Am I supposed to go in the tower? Am I supposed to get to that ship somehow? Now, this is again where I'm getting really confused, because this is Spencer's place, right? And it's known to be a major place on the map that you have to get to. I've got to it, right? But how do I get from Spencer's place to the ship? That is the question I'm sort of asking myself now. How do I do that? I just don't know. There's all these little tiles as well. It doesn't look like I can do anything here. I don't know. Often though, there's always something I didn't do, like there's something I've missed. There's always something quite small. Another thing about this game, bear with me. Sorry about that. Another thing about this game is that basically sometimes the answer's in front of your eyes. It's like sometimes it's just so obvious you've just got to think about it. It's so easy, it's complicated. Other times the game just expects you to know what you're supposed to be doing. I don't really like that aspect of the game. I mean, I do like a challenge, but I don't want to kind of be like, oh, you know, it be too difficult to figure out. I mean, even like RPGs I've played in the past, I've been able to figure out on my own. So it does kind of refer to different. What am I trying to say? I suppose that different RPGs have their own way of doing things, but as I said, certain RPGs and games I've played, I've managed to do on my own most of the time. But with this, I'm just losing my train of thought. I did have to use an FAQ about 4 times or something, but only in the most direst of emergencies when I couldn't figure out what to do. The first time being that bloody statue in the focus tower. How was I supposed to? I knew you were supposed to step on it somehow, but I didn't know you had to move it in a particular position. Alright, to be fair, the game does hint that you need to use the statue, but it doesn't. The hint's not that strong to figure out what to do. So I don't know what I'm doing. All I can think of is to go back to the focus tower. So I'll try that. As you can see, 3 doors are unlocked. So there's obviously a route that I need to get to. Somewhere I need to find. It's just the focus tower itself is very confusing. So Doom Castle, this keeps appearing as well, and I'm unsure as to what that is at this point. So it could be a dungeon inside the focus tower. I keep seeing little sections of it, so I don't know what that's all about. And look, there's a door there. I need to get into that door, but it seems to be that I can't seem to get to it from where I am. So I can't do anything at the moment. Maybe there's a hidden entrance or something that I've just not seen, or yeah, something. That was kind of what I'm thinking right now. Maybe it's something to do with that. I'll keep looking now. Let's have a look. See, there's that statue there that I had trouble with. Let's see. There's stairs and there's a door. The door just leads me out the focus tower, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do, personally. Sometimes this game's so easy, as I said, it's difficult to know, even because it's so easy, it's so obvious that you don't see it coming, but other times it just gets really, really difficult. Still, it's still an amazing game. Having an absolute blast playing it, you know. As I said, I've probably said this before, this is the sort of game I'd love to have played back in the day when I was a kid. It's pretty good, and it does hold your attention, that's one thing. I mean, like, I bitch and moan about it, but you know what? That's a good thing because I'm talking about it. I must love it in some ways if I'm determined to beat it and I'm complaining about it all the time. So there is that kind of, as there always is on this channel, this kind of thing where I need to beat this game. You know, so I've beat pretty much every game I've ever played on my channel, apart from Tomb Raider 3. The reason being, it screwed me over. As I said, long-time subscribers to my channel will know that I got all the way up to Antarctica, and the game just took away everything, and it was such a long haul to get to Antarctica that I had to use the all weapons cheat. But even then, the game screwed up on me, so that's something I just haven't got the patience for. I don't know, maybe one day I'll finish it off. It's just one of the things I sort of left up the back burner, so I've only got like 2 or 3 levels left to do, but that game is such a chore. And I feel bad just like leaving it behind, but you know, I think that's the only game I've really given up on, personally. And it's funny because it's a game that I have completed before. I've only ever completed it once, and I got such a headache from doing it because it is such a frustrating game. It's the most one of the most stress-inducing games I've ever played. So maybe I'll get it finished one day, I don't know. But as I said, if you enjoy my content, again, I will say, why don't you subscribe, because that way you'll really be helping my channel to grow, and you'll be instantly notified every time I upload new content. And as I said, I've got new videos coming each and every single week, so you're not really going to miss anything. And let me know what you think in the comments section, you know. I always reply back. You know, I'd love to know what you guys think of, I don't know, video games in general. You know, hit me up, chat me up, you know, drop me a comment, and I will always reply as much as I can, because it'd be nice to get to know my audience, to know who's watching my videos, and I'd really like to, you know, some interaction with you guys. You know, let me know what you think of my videos. You know, what feedback you can give me would be very much appreciated. I know that I'm not the world's best Let's Player, and I know there's probably, and I'm not down on myself because I do think I'm pretty good, but I'm still growing as a channel. And obviously there's still things I need to learn. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. As you can see, I'm still struggling with the focus tower. I don't know what I'm doing. This is utterly ridiculous. Do you know what? I might just have to consult an FAQ to figure out what to do, because I don't know what I'm doing. Going back to Fireberg was bad enough. I mean, like, why couldn't Arion... That's one of my questions is, why couldn't Arion be standing up? Why can't you meet him in his house standing up? Why has he got to be lying down? That's why I missed him so many times. Like, I tried filming this over and over and I couldn't find him. All because he was lying down. Craziness. Anyway, I'm going to keep persevering. Hopefully try and figure this out, because I don't know what I'm doing here. I may have to, as I said, go online again and just have a look, just to see what to do. Not to tell me how to defeat the bosses or anything. That's one thing I've never done. I've never gone on an FAQ and been on Final Fantasy and been like, how do I defeat such and such boss? Because I can. That's the part I don't really have too many problems with. It's just the navigation and generally some of the cryptic clues that the game kind of gives me. So it looks like I may have to do that. This tower is, I suppose, one good thing that is probably good that it isn't too spread out and there aren't multiple routes. I mean, there are a few routes, but they're very linear. So you always kind of know where you're going. The problem is I've got a very bad memory, so I don't know which way I'm going half the time. I'll try going this way though and see what's going on. As I said, half the time I'm just looking for like secret entrances or anything like that, you know? Or something that I've missed, which is very easy to do in this game. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty stuck, I think. Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to try and figure out what to do, guys. So I'll see you in just a minute once I've figured this out, because I've no idea what I'm doing here. I think that would be the best thing to do. See you in a minute.